What's up guys, Kasger here, and today we're going to be looking at some vocal chopping in Logic Pro 10. First up, you're going to need something to chop. So usually I would use an Acapella or maybe a loop or something of that sort. Recently I've been using Acapellas to chop up because they're nice and clean and you can get some cool results. So here's a good site to get Acapellas that people have made. Looperman, the Acapella section. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff here, and I'll put a link in the description so you can find it easily. Also, Acapellas for You have only more like professional Acapellas that are made from official tracks, stuff like that. So today I have found the Summertime Sadness Acapella by Lana and we're gonna turn into Logic. And we're gonna try to chop this one up. So first thing you'll notice is that this clip is pretty long, and if we would chop all of that up, we would end up with a huge amount of chops, and that's not really necessary. We don't need that many. So we're gonna pick like a smaller section of the track or the acapella and chop that up. And related to that is that the conversion process can only like take 128 chops, so even if we like try to chop all of this up, it wouldn't be possible. We wouldn't be able to do it. So let's find a section in this track.
Everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kiss me.
I wanted something from the end here.
Think I'm
Yeah, we'll take this part. I think this part is like less recognizable from the rest of the song. It's like
miss you
this part.
forever, like the stars miss the sun.
Yeah. So let's try and chop that up. So what you want to do is select the audio file, right click, and take convert to new sampler track. Or you can just press Shift E, which is the shortcut. And here we go. And it actually does it pretty quickly. So these are the settings. You can either have it create zones from regions or transient markers, and what it's gonna do with transient markers is it's gonna take all obviously the transients and chop it from there. So every time there's like a peak in the waveform, it's gonna chop it there. And I think that is what's gonna make the best chops out of acapellas and stuff like that. But you might prefer to do it in regions if you're working with something else. So, but yeah, we'll just do it like this. You can see it's gonna create 116 zones of a maximum of 128. So if we had a longer file, it would come up with like an error and say can't do it. So click OK and wait a few seconds. And there we are. So let's just get rid of the original one. So what it did here was take the whole track and chop it into little pieces. This is actually the whole acapella lying here, chopped up into little regions that can fit on your piano. So I could whip the piano out now and just start playing something. You can hear it. Yeah, here's the chops. That's pretty cool. So now we have a lot of stuff to be creative with. And the cool thing is like this acapella is like in key because she's singing in key. So almost like whatever you're gonna play, it's gonna be at least in key. So that's a good thing. So what we're gonna do is delete this MIDI region and create a new one. So let's see if we can get something nice out of this. You can use a keyboard if you want. If you have a keyboard, own a keyboard, definitely use that, like a MIDI keyboard. If you don't, you can use your regular, the keyboard you type on. I think it's, there's a shortcut in Logic where you can like bring out this keyboard. I never use it, but it's there, so you can use your normal keyboard as like a piano MIDI keyboard. So you can do that, which is like way easier to find something that sounds good instead of having to draw notes in. I use my launchpad, which I think is really neat for this. It has all these buttons and you can just tap anywhere and it might sound cool. So let's try that. Yeah, I like this one. So basically it's just playing around with it a lot until you find something you like, and like combinations, like maybe you like one chop and you like another chop, and just try and play something and it might sound nice. I'm just gonna bump the BPM up to drum and bass tempo, and I'm thinking like something like something like that cool as a sound. So we got a little recording there. Let's move the notes back here and just make them sound good. Move them around a little. Let's see how a little off. Just like doing it myself. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like something as similar as this could actually like work really good in like a fast-paced drum bass track, I think. Just having like something energetic, cool bass line and something on top of this could be really cool, I think. So this is like pretty simple vocal chops that sound really cool, really great. We could like even add more to it, but for the purpose of this tutorial I think this is fine. I'm just gonna add some small like details that could make them even better. For these kinds I think it could be cool with some excitement, just a little bit. Just to bring that out, the sparkles, and of course some reverb. Here we go. That's a bit too much though. Kinda like this plugin. And maybe some delay, not too much. Let's try to just play around with these notes and see if we can like, we got a cool pattern, but we can try and make something more interesting. So I decided to play a little around with it and maybe give an idea of how the vocal chops we made in this tutorial could work in a real track. This is just like something I quickly threw together, but you get the idea. So something like this is what it might end up being. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember to subscribe and like and leave a comment about what I should do next, and if you have any tips or tricks for vocal chops, maybe something you do that makes your vocal chops just a tad better, I would love to know it. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day.